Hello and welcome to the PvPerium channel. It is me once again, as ever, here on my lonesome, going to talk to you about some holy paladin action in Warsong Gulch this time. I'm in here with some people from the guild. Crisp and Dry is on his death night, which he has really creatively called Crispy Death. I hear that there was actually a board meeting on that one. They sat round for a few days, had to think about it. Crispy Death, brilliant, well done, take the afternoon off. And we're also with DeBlade, who is a sub-spec rogue. He's one of our best geared rogues that we've got in our guild. So we're here to do a little bit of Warsong Gulch for you. As ever, I've got Healbot on, and at the beginning of this battleground, somebody, the leader of the battleground, I don't know who that is, has graciously put a star on my head and a moon on a Resto Shaman's head. I'm sure those of you watching already know that if you do this, your team can see us from a great distance away, and it becomes a little bit easier to see when we're in trouble. Anyway, so Crispy Death is a blood death knight, which means he looks like a burns victim. Horrible pale skin. I'm not really a fan of Death Knights. He realised that once he played his Death Knight in Bloodspec, that he could in fact just fall asleep and really do quite well at being a flag carrier. And then they took vengeance away from him, and he found that he had to in fact wake up. But he's still doing quite well. Here we have an elemental shaman coming to try and slow us down, do whatever we want. So the best thing, I might show my ignorance here a little bit, but pretty sure you just dispel anything an elemental shaman will put on you, and the damage is reduced, and really they're not going to do a huge amount. So that's exactly what we do. And we have a friendly mage, who you'll see when I have a look back in a minute. There's a friendly mage come to help us out. There he is, back there. I think the shaman has a friend with him though. I think they end up killing our friendly mage, but fantastic job. He did his job well, and let us get out of there. So me and Crispy, we're running back. They're just about to recap the flag. There we go. I can't remember. I think it's a Rep Paladin took the flag carrier down. So it's a nice easy cap. We went straight at the other end, grabbed it, came on back down the ramp, and we get cap number 1. Yippee-ki-yay! It's a little quote from fucking Die Hard, 1990. Oh my god, that would have been 95. That was a fucking great film. I love Die Hard. Anyway, so yeah, yippee-ki-yay, here we go. And Mr. Burns here. Well done, excellent. Now, Mr. Burns, being the pro that he is, really serious Warcrafter, so we try not to ridicule him too much, forgets that you can mount up when you've not got the flag. So here he goes. Crispy, Crispy, Matt, do you want to mount up there, mate? Do you want to yeah, well done, well done. It's fine, it's fine. He's a pro. So here we go, running down the right hand side again. We do the sexy little jump over the log. Who cut that tree down? They did a shit job of that. It's pointing in the wrong direction. Now here we get ambushed, well, not so much ambushed, but buggered by a warrior, and you can see. During this little sequence of events here, I'm thinking, do we really want to fight this guy? But if we run to go and get the next flag, he's just going to annoy us and slow us down. So we thought, right, let's just try and kill him a little bit. What we haven't noticed is a mage on our own team has gone and got the flag. So we're thinking, whoa, my god, look how big my balls are. And we think, well, we'll just kill this guy. And Crispy's probably still asleep at this point, so the Death Knight's actually doing this for him. So what we should really have done is run to the exit of the tunnel, perhaps provide a little bit of support for him, but instead this warrior is going to futilely try to kill me because I've got far too much resilience, and really one warrior could probably, well, I'm sure he could. I'm not particularly good, as you can see. I'm just jumping backwards the whole time. So yeah, we're getting sidetracked by this guy, who eventually decides, you know what, I'm not going to kill him, this is a pointless waste of time, and tries to run away, where we go, oh no sir, you've taken up so much of our time, you could bend over and take it. So he's still trying to run away, and this is where I get well and truly, bitch slapped. He spell reflects, and I Hammer of Justice myself. Yep, I'm a pro. Okay, so we decide, okay, well, that was a little bit embarrassing. Let's go and get the flag. Now, I believe in a few seconds you'll see the flag is basically back at our base at this point, and we still think we're off to go and get it. You can literally see the cogs turning in my head, and here it is. Crispy, The flag's not there, man. Crispy, being the intelligent one of the two of us, has decided, well, we should go kill the other guy, I guess. So that's exactly what we go and do. And there he is. Hello. Hello. Delighted to meet you. So against a Frost Mage, again, best thing I can do is with diminishing returns, just keep spamming dispels on Crispy. I get feared, trinket to fear, and I get hexed. But really, there's no pressure. I could bubble here, but I don't see there's an awful lot of point. I'm not even going to put sacrifice up on Crispy when I come out. We CC the healer and get back the flag. It's nice and simple, but there are quite a few of us up here. Our guy back at base seems to be taking some heat, but I'm assuming the other Resto Shaman on our team has done his job and has run back and kept him up. So that's cap number 2. So me and Crispy wait here, thinking, oh well, that's a little bit embarrassing that we didn't even know the flag was gone, but it's fine. We'll pick up the third one. And here it is. Lovely. Okay, so I try to always keep my Pally batteries charged. There we go, charged. Lovely. Right. So we've always got 3 holy power on the go. It's always nice to keep pressing that button because you get those haste procs, which you could use, or rather you could need at any time. Now, I'm not sure at any point in this video have I actually used any more than about 10% mana. Paladins are still very good with their mana. I haven't really stacked for spirit or anything like that. I think I've gone haste and crit. I can't really remember. Yeah, so this is looking nice and easy. And of course, if you're healing flag carrier who's a Blood Death Knight, it's even better. So me and the Burns victim run off, and this giant fucking golden goose comes and flies along with us, which is, not giving us away at all. I'm not particularly fond of that man. I don't dislike it, but I don't think I'd pay all the money for it. When mist hits, I'm guessing we'll get them for free. Now I actually have to do some healing here. Look at that. That's my other shaman friend just there, the moon over his head. Look at this. The thing lights up like a Christmas tree. I get to keep him alive just in time for all our reses to go down and give him a hand. There we go. So I keep healing him till we're out of range, and then I just stick to healing Crispy again. Mr. Burns. Smooth face. Whatever you want to call him. So, somebody, the Battleground leader, has just said, gather together. Now you notice that we came in here with another guy, the sub-rogue called The Blade. We haven't seen him because his job is basically to run interference. That's why. There was no point in him running with us. Crispy's quite sort of resilient, as it were, and I'm pretty able to heal him. So the idea was that The Blade ran interference in midfield so that if anybody came to attack us, there would be few of them at best, or if he had got the opportunity, he should go off and kill the enemy flag carrier. So this is where we sit. Now, I'm sure everyone's a little bit familiar with this. It's the tedious wait while the flag gets returned. Now, luckily, there's just 2 of us here. And the rest of the team, as you look at the mini-map, are actually grouped at the other end of the field. And you get a rogue here who's not doing very much damage. He's opened up on me, and he's done about 15% damage to me by the time the stuns wear off. So I'm not too worried here. We didn't put out a call. We thought we could probably handle them. And as you can see on the mini-map, our team is just starting to go up the tunnel. So whatever they were killing, they've killed, and we're doing all right. So what doesn't make sense to me here is I'm assuming they don't have the little. I mean, it must be obvious that I'm healing him. Why they've decided that they should be able to go and kill him, because he doesn't even have that many stacks on him. I think at this point he's got maybe 2 stacks on him of the debuff to make him harder to kill. When he's a Blood Death Knight and he's got a Paladin healing him. For me, if it's a mage and a rogue, I know they can't communicate, but it would make sense just to chuck a sheep and a blind on me and they could probably do some naughty stuff. Anyway, suddenly the shaman turns up and the shit hits the fan. I've been hexed, and this is where I trinket, and in a minute I'll probably bubble, and I'm pretty sure I'd put lay on hands on him, but as you can see the flag's just been returned, and huzzah, we win the day. So, it's been another funky little video. I hope you've enjoyed it, not chatted too much. Mr. Burns is doing very well in the Burns department of hospital. He sends his love. The Blade says hi too. Cheers everybody. Cheerio.